Well, there's a man out there who never stops telling us how tough he is. Piers Morgan, the self-proclaimed free speech warrior with skin, according to him, thicker than 1,000 rhinos. He's faced down celebrities, politicians, even the occasional royal, and come out swinging. Or so he says. Nothing phases him. He's unbreakable, like a human tank. But lately, something rather curious has happened. Our Piers has been spending an awful lot of time blocking people on X, hundreds of them, because apparently in a single day, all because they dare to point out a rather inconvenient truth. You see, not long ago, Piers was on with Tucker Carlson defending the wonders of multiculturalism, and when Tucker raised concerns about mass immigration changing the fabric of Britain, the grooming gangs, the no-go zones, the knife crime epidemics in London, Piers brushed it all aside with a smug little quip. He said basically, and I quote, "Who cares? At least we get a decent chicken tikka masala now," unquote. He even went further, said there are plenty of white English people he'd happily trade for a good weekly curry. Yes, you heard that right. Trade his own countrymen for a takeaway. And when people, ordinary Brits, responded by saying, "Hang on, mate, you're willing to swap our safety, our culture, our very identity for a spicy dinner," well, that's when the rhino skin suddenly turned into tissue paper. He blocked them, didn't he? Hundreds of them gone, silenced, because heaven forbid anyone remind Piers that while he's tucking into his Vindaloo, the rest of us are dealing with the consequences of the policies he cheers on from his comfortable studio. This is the same Piers Morgan who lectures us about free speech, who rails against cancel culture, who positions himself as the fearless truth teller, but the moment someone quotes his own words back to him, words that reveal he'd sell out Western civilization for a naan bread, suddenly it's all too much, isn't it? It's too triggering, too abusive. You can't handle it. Look, I like a good curry as much as the next bloke. Chicken tikka masala was invented in Glasgow, for God's sakes. But to say you trade the safety and cohesion of your own society, the one built by generations of your own people, just so you can have better restaurant options, that's not progressive, that's not enlightened, that's pathetic. It's the attitude of a cosmopolitan elite who live in gated communities, isn't it? They send their kids to private schools and never had to deal with the real-world fallout of the open borders they champion, while the working-class neighbourhoods bear the brunt. Higher crime, strained services, cultural erosion. Piers is patting himself on the back for his tolerance. And when people call him out, block. So much for that thick skin. Turns out it's thinner than a poppadom. So Piers, if you're watching, I doubt you are. I know you've blocked me on X as well. Grow a pair. If you're going to boast about trading British safety for a curry, at least have the guts to stand by it when people notice. But we all know you won't, will you? Because deep down he's just another hypocrite in the media bubble. All mouth when it's safe, all block button when it's not. Thanks for listening.
A man. What is it? A man does not wear a mask. What is it? A man does not threaten innocent civilians. And what every gutless, freedom-hating terrorist is, a coward.
There will be no negotiation, Roger. When I arrive in the morning, the paddy will be gone. I'm looking at the tape right now, and he has no idea how to like me. My nose looks like Big Ben.
Listen to me, you bleeding sod. England prevails because I say it does, and so does every lazy show, and that includes you. Find another DOP or find yourself another job. I'll tell you what I wish. I wish I'd been there. I wish I'd had the chance for a face-to-face. Just one chance, that's all I need. This so-called V and his accomplice Evie Hammond, neo-demagogues, spouting their message of hate, a delusional and aberrant voice, delivering a terrorist ultimatum. An ultimatum that was met with swift and surgically precise justice. And the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, is good guys win, bad guys lose. And as always, England prevails. Holy Christ! Jesus!
Good evening, Commander Prothero.
Oh my God, how did you get in here?
Don't worry, I've made sure our reunion won't be disturbed by any pesky late-night phone calls. Commander.
Stop that. Why do you keep calling me that?
That was your title, remember? When we first met all those years ago. You wore a uniform in those days. You. It is you. The ghost of Christmas past.
Chancellor Sutler agreed for obvious reasons. We have to keep this discreet, Inspector.
Cast in the wrong light, the loss of the Voice of London could be devastating to our credibility. Perhaps a stroke. No, it's too horrific. A quiet, dignified death.